Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I'm using the Guardian of the Night Tarot, and I was just going to do a reading and start with the deck, but the Temperance card flew out. So we're going to use this as a card of focus. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. I'm not sure. But today, it was kind of expected, I think, that I use this. But I'm going to continue the reading with the actual deck, okay? So we all know that temperance is sort of a divine timing situation. It's creating an elixir, and sort of aerating it back and forth and into this sort of perfect elixir. Okay. It's also about taking the middle road and not getting into the motions of things. When you're feeling too high strung about something, go to the middle road. When you're feeling depressed about something, go to the middle road, right? There's that, what's that old song? I'll take the high road, you take the low road, and we'll meet in wherever. This is about taking the middle road because that's the road of moderation. Okay? And that's what we really, really want to do. So when this energy is present, once again, it's all about moderation. It's about finding that balance and feeling connected again and in control of your emotions. I mean, this is about growth and transformation as well, right? It's kind of a milestone marker. It's a karmic challenge, or a karmic stair step, or yeah, it's definitely karmic. It's also a card of healing. It's also a card of patience. Like temperance has a lot of stuff going on with it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use the Guardian of the Night Tarot to go ahead and dig into this message. And I want to thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you being on this journey with me. I'm happy to be with yours on yours. Please take it as it resonates, right? I'm so honored to be able to bring you these messages every day. So let's dig into it for you. And right at it, wow, we just had a message yesterday. Like the first one out of the gate was 10 of Wands, right? This is, I mean, it's a card of breakthrough, right? It's an ending. It's not a breakthrough. It's an ending to the struggle, right? The 10 of Wands is feeling burnout, overburdened, overworked, too many demands upon you. Like the struggle can be really hard. Look at this salmon trying to get up this river, right? But it's an ending. So this is about to end. The struggle is about to end. Something with staying moderate, staying balanced is going to get you through this. In your energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy to have during this kind of energy, right? Grounded, nurturing, very present in the material world, like a lot of abundance. Okay. This queen has earned the right. We don't ever take queens for advantage. We don't ever take advantage. Take queens for, I can't, that saying is escaping me right now. You know, because they've all worked really, really hard to get where they're at. It's in your energy. You're already sitting there. Now, Pentacles also, if they're very slow moving, and so it does take a while to get there. You know, it's a very long, arduous journey. And the keep in mind, it's the Three of Cups. So you're going to be celebrating. I know this seems really hard right now, and you're about to cross the finish line with this 10 of Wands. Keep in mind, there is great celebration and community support around you during this time, okay? Yes, this Temperance card is all about crossing a finish line. Under the 10 of Wands, you have the Eight of Pentacles saying, don't stop. Keep working. It's a worker bee card. You're doing there. Everything you're doing is right. All right. You may need to just look at what you've mastered and apply it to other areas in your life, but keep going. Keep going. Do not stop. Right? What comes after the 8? The 9. You're so close to that finish line. So close to that finish line. Under the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, you're having a bit of brain spin, right? Just kind of sleepless nights, worry, anxiety, overthinking something. It can also be, you know, with this little baby polar bear here, you might be in overprotection mode, mama bear mode. You might be triggered faster. You might be defensive before you understand the situation. So there's all of these things. All right. And that's okay. It's an observation through the cards. It doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Okay. We're gonna get to that. It just shows that you have some worry and anxiety around something. Under that Three of Cups, the High Priestess is coming out, which is beautiful, right? There is work going on in the mystical magical. Keep in mind, things are happening behind the scenes that you might not be aware of, and that's okay because you have other things you have to think about, right? If you're in worker bee mode, you can't be sitting here. You know, if you're in this earthly energy, you can't always be thinking about what's happening in the mystical magical, especially when the Eight of Pentacles is saying, don't stop, keep working. Okay? Huh. You have the King of Pentacles coming out in the nature of. So you might have someone coming in. Now, Queen and King on the board at the same, or on the mat at the same time, can be this really intense power couple. All right, so this King of Pentacles might be coming in for you. It could also indicate that you're meant to step from the Queen into the King of Energy, because this is showing up in the nature of pile. Yeah, there's some balance happening here. And I like with the Temperance and Moderation and Balance that we do have the King and Queen energy popping out together, okay? That's actually really, really cool. Under that Knight of Swords is the Knight of Cups, so you're definitely waiting for a message, right? The Knight of Cups brings in a message, typically of love. It's like a proposal or a quest or fun or magic or those kinds of things. It's a card of action. It's coming towards you with something. It's in your energy, so you're aware of it. So it could be this King of Pentacles, teacher, mentor. Maybe you're going to start a business with someone. It could be a boss. Like it just depends on your situation. Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously the energy is really back and forth down here. Kind of feeling crazy, sort of feeling the love, kind of feeling grounded, like it's all over the place, which is why this Temperance card came out, right? You're meant to find balance in this kind of weird time. You have the Chariot coming out under the High Priestess, so you're definitely overcoming obstacles. This is an important time for you. This is also, I think this is Honey Badger, right? And Honey Badger don't give a you-know-what if you know the old videos, the old YouTube videos. It's a very tenacious energy. It's not going to stop. All right, you can't stop this badger with the Chariot. It's unstoppable. So you are overcoming obstacles, and it's a great energy to be in to sort of get you over this hump. And I feel like it's kind of a hump, right? It feels like it. I'm just telling you what I feel. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple more cards. I mean, I think this makes sense for you, like regaining balance in the situation. You obviously are looking at all aspects, from the groundedness, from love, from mind spins, all of that. You're definitely in observation mode. We have the Six of Pentacles coming up, which is a card of reciprocity, right? It's a card of giving and receiving, and it's also about family, right? It's also about family and making sure that this reciprocity is fair for all parties. It's a card of charity. What do you want to do? Kind of looks like you want to help others, right? You have a plan. And the Strength card, look at that. Look at that snake and that mouse being friends, right? This is making friends with those lower vibrational energies. And when they pop up, you acknowledge them. You don't dismiss them. You're not awful about them. You just understand that you need to step into a higher vibration in that moment. This is a love relationship. Could be a love-hate relationship. Regardless, it's a win-win card. I like that for you. Okay. Eight of Cups. So there are some things you're going to be walking away from, but this is normal, right? You're looking to rebalance, regain balance, all of those things, and so you're definitely going to have to walk away from some things that don't align with you. This is just normal. Like, don't forget about this walking away card. You're going to know what it is. But there are some things you're going to have to leave behind, and that's okay. There are things we have to leave behind every day that aren't that big of a deal, right? Maybe you had an argument with a coworker. Guess what? You wake up tomorrow, you gotta let it go. You can't keep carrying the burdens of those things. You gotta let it go, let it go, let it go. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's not worth it. All right? Okay, let's get one more for this reading. Stay in moderation. Life is gonna, wow, okay. We have the Five of Cups with the, wow, with the Death's Head moth. I'm totally analyzing Silence of the Lambs right now for a class I'm in. And yeah, this moth keeps popping up for me in the cards, and it's not a moth that's available in the US, or typically it wasn't at the time, and maybe now you can get them in the US. You know, they're probably breeders, but it used to be that you had to order them and have them shipped from another country. So the Death Head moth showing up with all of this is a card of it's a symbol of transformation, right? It's also a symbol of leaving the old behind, right? These old cups that have spilled and broken. It's about leaving them behind, focusing on the ones that you haven't touched yet, and moving forward. Okay, so there's a really, really important message with that moth. So in Silence of the Lambs, that's the pod that they find that Clarice Starling takes to her entomologist friends. In case you haven't seen the movie, which you haven't seen the movie? It's a great psychological thriller. Hannibal Lecter. Whew. All right, so you have the Hierophant coming out. So this, to me, with everything going on, indicates either a teacher or mentor, or as you're traversing. No, this is for you. Yeah, you have someone coming in that's going to help you. This is your teacher or mentor. Very, very wise person coming in. I thought it might be you or someone else, but the other cards do not support that. So, and you also have the Page of Wands, which is bringing in a spark of an idea. So the bird in this card, and I can't remember what it is, sort of builds this sort of mundane desk, but then it beautifies it with all these beautiful flowers and whatever to sort of attract a mate, right? So there's a message that you have that you want to move forward with. There's an idea that you want to move forward with, but right now you might have to sort of beautify it a little bit when you're talking to others. Regardless, I think it's going to be a success for you. Under the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. Yeah, it's going to spin you off in a new direction, but it's okay. It's all meant to be. It's all meant to be. You're totally meant to go on this journey with a totally different perspective after you've reached a balance, right? After you've balanced your energy and you have an understanding of certain things in your life. Yeah, you're definitely going on a new adventure. I love this for you. You are supported. You have help. I mean, it's all going to be great. Okay. Anyway, that's your message. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the algorithm. Subscribe. It's free. Please share with your besties, and I will see you next time.